Hello everyone, I'm Aulia Bastian. I'm from class 3I and I'm here to present about burden of foodborne disease. And the first, introduction foodborne disease. Food is an essential requirement for humans, but it can also be a vehicle of disease transmission if contaminated with harmful microbes, bacteria, virus, or parasites, or chemical or toxin. Globally, billions of people are at risk of foodborne disease, and millions fall if every year. Many also die as a result of consuming unsafe food, and are more critical in developing countries due to various reasons, such as use of unsafe water for cleaning and processing of food, poor food production process and food handling, absence of adequate food storage infrastructure, and inadequate of poorly enforced regulatory standards. The tropical climate in many countries in the regions also favors the proliferation of pests and naturally occurring toxins and increase the rise in the risk of contracting parasites disease including worms infestation. And next, various causes of foodborne disease. Foodborne infection cause of microbes contaminate on food, and two, chemical and toxin in food. Adulteration of food is normally observed in its most crude form, where prohibited substances are either added or used to partly or wholly substitute healthy ingredients, or to artificially create the impression of freshness in style. Food allergy. Food allergy is an abnormal response to a food triggered by the body's immune system. The prevalence of food allergies in the general population has been roughly estimated to be around 1 to 3% in adults and 4 and 6% in children. And foodborne disease in the Southeast Asia region. In home to a quarter of the world population, the WHO Southeast Asia region has the second highest burden of FBDS per population among WHO regions. It has more than half of the global infection, and that's due to typhoid fever of hepatitis A, based on data from the FERG report. The annual burden of FBDS in the Southeast Asia regions includes more than. And in point 6, conclusion and action point. The global burden of FBDS is considerable, with marked regional variation. The burden of FBDS is borne by individuals of all ages, and particularly children under 5 years of age and persons living in low-income regions of the world. These estimates are conservative. Further studies are needed to address the data gaps and limitations of this study. The considerable difference in the burden of foodborne disease between low and high income regions suggests that a major proportion of the current burden is avoidable and that control methods do exist. And WHO promotes the use of international platforms such as Joint WHO, FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, International Food Safety Authorities Network, or InfoSan, to ensure effective and rapid communication during food safety emergency. WHO also works closely with other international organizations to ensure food safety along the answer. food chain, and from production to consumption in line with the Codex Alimentarius or CA. CA is collection of international food standard and guidelines and code of practice covering all main food and steps in the food supply chain. And the last, we have 5 to several food explain the basics principle that each individual should know all over the world to prevent FBDS. And the 1, use safe water and raw materials. And 2, keep food at safe temperature. And 3, separate raw and cooked food. And 4, cook thoroughly. And 5, keep clean. Okay.